Hey YouTube, this is my submission for the kind of banged up planes that are still airworthy. I would show you it flying, but I don't have my transmitter and I've only got Spectrum receivers at the moment. It's unfortunately broken, the transmitter that is. I'll take you through it. So the nose has snapped off several times from several very hard crashes. The end of the lid snapped off, so I used a pence coin for the magnet to hold it down. The side snapped off, so I just covered it in sellotape and coloured the sellotape in. The wings have fallen off and snapped off several times, so they're now hot glued in, as you can see. Due to the many crashes, it's quite unresponsive in the air, so I've had to put these massive sort of flaps onto the ailerons in the elevator to give it a bit more control. The motor itself now has two propellers hot glued together, gives it a bit more oomph. The tail, due to it crashing many times, one of the sides wasn't moving properly, so I've actually had to use old aerials from old transmitters to allow the whole thing to move. There's an extra flap. On the bottom side, as you can see, it's completely covered in red tape, and this is an AXN floater jet, so if you Google that, you'll get an idea of what the original one looked like. As you can see, the head snapped off many times. The center column now holds all the electronics, and although this thing's quite banged up, it's actually got Hobby King Hobby King Flight Controller Board 3.0 in there, running Open Aero with a Spectrum receiver and an ESC. Crappy Hobby King servos, unfortunately. And you can see here, tail snapped off several times and has been hot glued and sellotaped back on. This is a skid plate because it's actually got Super Cub wheels from the Super Cub LP, which was actually my first ever aeroplane, and I thought I'd keep the wheels because they're actually pretty decent. And they're hot glued in because the frame is so mush that I can't really fix them on any other way. So yeah. Thanks for watching, and I hope this submission is deserving. Oh yeah, that hole there is from being spiked in a fence when it crashed, landed upside down, and met a skewering end. Yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye.